My name's Jody Connor. I graduated from this school. I love the school. I love the town. And if Mitch was running for office, I'd vote for you. You get things done. I just want to say my granddaughter's lived with me for a little over a year. I love Ray Harris, one of my favorite people. She's been transferred from school to school to school. She struggled last year. Mr. Corby, Mrs. Everhart, Sari Siddell, the teachers all helped her through that difficult year last year. Well, when they got rid of Mrs. Henshin, who was her stepping stone, that was her lifeline right there. No one was giving any answers, but she did go to you and ask you, and you said you had a school to run, but couldn't you have given her some kind of a, reason why, or?
I did. I told her it was, because our enrollment had been declining and we had to cut a budget, so I needed to cut somewhere because Mary Jackson came back.
Okay.
And then we have Susan Harris, who's actually hired.
Because I couldn't seem to get an answer from anybody.
Yeah,
and Mrs. Henshin she would call me and say, this is what I think Jordan's issues are, this is what she needs to do. She's a good kid, she just needed the guidance that Mrs. Henshin was giving her. And I just want to make sure that there's somebody there in her corner now to, like Mr. Corby, he's awesome with her, with all the kids that have a difficult time and stuff. And so was Sari Siddell, Mrs. Wybush, lots of the teachers and stuff. So I haven't been to any of your board meetings because my kids have been out of school for quite a while. But I thought, I'm going to come face the board respectfully and get an answer because...
And I did ask her to, at least go talk to Mrs. Harris, who's our current counselor. She was hired, and I don't know if you've done that.
I did.
But I mean, she's been a counselor for like 25 years, so she has solid experience working with kids, and she worked at the high school level.
Okay, well, for me it was...
We just couldn't keep two at the high school.
Right. Well, I hope Mrs. Henshin found another better job because she, like I said, I would go into her office, I'd call her up anytime. She gave me books to take home to, I'm too old to deal with this age, really. But, she helped me through last year to deal with it. It's not just her, it's all the kids this age.
Right.
Everything's different now. They take, and I hate to say this, I probably shouldn't bring this up in the school, but they take God out of the church, the prayers out of the church, or out of the school, everything like that. And the kids are different than when I was growing up, and my kids who were more respectful. So somebody for her to talk to that she trusted.
Right.
She could tell her things she couldn't tell me.
Right.
But Mrs. Henshin would tell me whether it was something that I needed to be concerned about or not. Because I didn't know we were going to make it through that last year. And now she's got one more year as a senior and she's doing a lot better, but she really flipped out when Mrs. Henshin left. And, I just said, well, they at least should give you an answer. They need to tell you what happened, why. So I just wanted to speak my piece. And thanks.
That was going to be my question. How are you doing this year?
She's doing a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, she's getting up and going to school, and she's a very bright, beautiful girl. She's struggling a little bit with math, and that's another thing I wanted to ask. Is there tutors you could pay? That's the only thing she's struggling in. Do they have tutors in school that I can pay to get her through that?
Some of the teachers offer after-school assistance. I don't know if the ones that at her level do or not. That would be Mrs. Wybush and Mrs. Rommel.
Okay, well,
I know
I'll
junior high
contact
does that.
Mrs. Wybush then. Thank you.
Thank you.